To give a brief outline and synopsis of the Karamouzi Standard Operating Procedure, which is the format used for the King Oyanka coin program, first, we start with tokens within the BEX, LP, and Oyanka coin networks. This is the nucleus and heartbeat of our operation. Everything we do and offer is centered around the tokens. We must cover the span of our token creation campaign, covering the history of our decision to create tokens for many groups of both educational, governance, and traditional kingdoms, royals/clans. Oyanka coin is the central token for the other tokens to be exchanged. So we will show the token family tree and how much it has grown. Then we will show what those coins are used for, what they are connected to, and where to use them. We show how we use them to gain international credit from America to the Philippines, to gain capital provision from financial institutions that have international exchange brokerages for Forex and other instruments. We show how they are KYC tools to override the need for excessive KYC paperwork when in international or business dealings, as the coins point directly to specific groups responsible for their issuance, so we can be assured that the participants are directly a part of our corresponding organizations, kingdoms, temples, etc. And we are not involving with the general public, only specialized private groups. This lays the groundwork for understanding the King Oyanka Coin Special Program, a program that utilizes the Karamouzi Bank Africa financial infrastructure, with King Oyanka being an international private equity officer, enables selected private groups to participate in the ongoing development of enhanced access to working capital that comes from the actual merit of trading skill of the participants or the actual management skill of participants if they delegate the trading process to our internal team to expedite the process of acquiring working capital, which will be derived from the profit share of trading revenue. This working capital is the prayers answered, as so many groups require capital, yet have been posed with many obstacles, both political and otherwise, making the future seem unmanageable. But with this as an option, it opens the door to new jobs in many financial and business sectors, where participants will hone their skills in study comprehension, time management, emotional anger management, financial mathematics, international business, and other skills within these sectors. The participants will have an opportunity to not only access working capital for themselves and others within their selective groups, but also to obtain the skills to start a career, either for us as a staff representative trader or banker, or another option of having your own independent private franchise banking operation of Karamouzi Africa. All coins within the Oyanka coin network have already been funded by proxy of access within the UBEC LP token network, so this means that all of the tokens developed within the Oyanka coin campaign are access keys to international capital provision and monetization services offered by Karamouzi Bank. They are the KYC access keys that simultaneously ensure us of where you have come from, while providing you access to expanded loan margins within your brokerage account, which acts as your bank account in Karamouzi Africa Banking System, providing you with secured credit opportunities of as little as 20% down in the form of fiat or stablecoin for your chosen capital provision. So, if you wanted to borrow 100,000 AUD worth of trading capital, you could buy $20,000 worth of Oyanka coins or coins within the Oyanka coin network to acquire the trading capital in your brokerage account that we offer on the Condor trading platform via Karamouzi Bank. From here, participants will see that we have an alternative yet futuristic lending process, as the money is created when the participant deposits the seed capital in order to access the margin deposit into their brokerage bank account. The money that the participant will be loaned or granted will be created from the engaged trading cycle of the deposit tokens that our internal team receives. Then, the process is similar to how a plant grows from a seed. Now that they have planted the seed, either they will water the seeds or we will water the seeds for them, but we will ask for a fee upfront to manage their garden. It is common for gardening to be prosperous in a minimum of 3-month cycles. So if we are to manage their garden of token seeds within a given margin properly, we will need at least this amount of time for the gestation process of their desired capital. As nature is unpredictable, and each day holds something different, we do not make any promises on the amount of time it will take for the garden to yield a specific amount of the harvest. A participant can choose to take what has been accumulated for that period instead of a desired loan or capital grant amount. The coins within the King Oyanka network, like seeds, will all have varying amounts of return they can produce in margin, for they will all have various amounts of required deposit for a certain amount of margin. For instance, the King Oyanka coin requires 20% coin purchase of the total desired amount, yet the Tafa coin or the Ashanti coin may require 50% coin purchase to satisfy the secured deposit for the loan or grant. This will be contingent of the on-the-spot decision of the officer board of each participant's loan or grant decision. This network is completely built and operational. None have done what we have with the instrument monetizations to actual usable credit, and none have the access to real liquid funding from institutional aggregation pools like we do. This funding method has paid for kingdom events since the first coronation back in 2021. In one more year, it will be half a decade of using this to fund the kingdom with the receipts and proof of payments to the kingdom's expenses and requests. Please refer to the Native Credit playlist on the Computer Money Magic YouTube channel to view details and valid evidence of these processes used for some of our current officers successfully.